Hello students, in chapter 7 transport layer our next topic is UDP header. Mainly we know UDP is a protocol, connectionless protocol, unreliable transport protocol. So there is a no connectionless oriented mechanism here because connectionless, no connection establishment, no connection termination phase. Unreliable is there is no concept of error control, flow control or congestion control. We can not divide the message of the application layer into the bytes, and there is no byte numbering is there, just we send a segment of size. So here mainly this thing is UDP is a message oriented protocol. Note down this point, UDP is the message oriented protocol. Okay, as we see, our HDLC at the data link layer is a bit oriented protocol or bit streamed protocol, and the TCP is the byte oriented protocol or byte streamed protocol. There we are divide the segment into bytes and group the bytes into the segments. And UDP is a message oriented protocol. Okay, so UDP packet is generally called the UDP datagrams, and have a fixed header size of 8 bytes. 4 byte is this one and 4 byte is this one. Header, and this is data, or sometimes we call this one as a payload. In the header field we have the in the header part of this UDP datagram we have mainly 4 fields. One is the source port number 16 bits, second is the destination port number, third is the total length, and fourth is the particular header checksum. You notice here one thing, in the TCP header we have some important points like sequence number field is there. There is no sequence number field in this UDP. Acknowledgement number field is there. There is no acknowledgement number in the UDP. The header length field is there. There is no header length field in the UDP datagram. Control bits are there. There is no control bit in the UDP datagram. Second point here, you know that received window size bits is there. No particular thing is here for that type of things. Total length is there. Total length is not present in the TCP part. Total length is not because total length is controlled by the received window advertisement window size. Next we have there are the options field and the header checksum fields and these type of things. So checksum is also here. You notice in TCP we have these important fields, but in UDP we have no. And these all important fields are related to the connection control. And with this connection control we are maintaining there, the error control is there, and the flow control is there, and the congestion control is there. And these all services are not present in the UDP protocol. Okay, and here the header length is fixed 8 byte. No option field is there, fixed 8 byte size of header. But instead of that one in TCP, the header size is varying from 20 bytes to 60 bytes. Let's see what is the main motto or main purpose of these particular fields. Let's see. Source port number is of 16 bits. Because port addressing is used at the transport layer. Destination port number is also of 16 bits. Here the third field is the total length field. This total length field is the sum of header size as well as the data size. Header size is there fixed 8 byte, and this data size is varying. We know at the data link layer 1500 byte is the frame size. At the network layer 2 की power 16 means 65,535 bytes or 36 bytes is the size. And at the transport layer we have, so at the application layer we are making the size of message of any size, and at the transport layer we will encapsulate this message and adding the header part. And at the network layer we will take the segment of the transport layer and adding an header and make this a packet, and at the Data link layer, again we will add the header and the termination part. As we know, in the network layer, IP datagram size is 2 की power 16 bytes. 2 की power 16 bytes. In the transport layer, the size of the segment size is equal to 2 की power 16 bytes minus IP header size. IP header size. Why IP header size? Because this completely is 2 की power 16 bytes. 2 की power 16 bytes, and this is the size of the particular segment minus IP header size. Then the UDP datagram size is how much? UDP datagram data is 2 की power 16 minus IP header minus UDP header So both of them, and this UDP header is of 8 byte, then data is left as 2 की power 16 minus 8 minus IP header. This is the size of this data at the UDP header, and the total size of this total length field is of maximum 65,535 bytes minus IP header size, because this one is encapsulated into the IP datagram. Okay, and the optional checksum field is used for the error control, and this checksum is not error control for the data part. This is only for the header part, and we also call them as the header checksum part. This is of 16 bits. Okay, so this is all about the UDP header. Let's see a question here for this part. See a question. Here the question is the following content in the UDP header in hexadecimal format. So these are the formats given. So this one is given in the hexadecimal part, and in the UDP we know we have main 4 fields. First one field, second field, third field, and the fourth field. Okay, first field. This first field is related to the source port number. Second is the destination port number, and third field is the total length of the head data, and fourth one is the header checksum value. So because of this one we can find this all values possible. First is, what is the source port number? Here we have given the first field is CB84. Convert this one into the decimal format. Okay, convert this one into the decimal format given in the hexadecimal format. So we can convert this one like this way. So if we know this one, this is 12, this is 11, this is 8, and this is 4. Now convert this one. You can, I am writing this one in this way: 4 into 16 0, 8 into 16 1, plus 11 into 16 की power 2, plus 12 into 16 की power 3. We can calculate this one easily. This is 4 plus this is 128 plus 2 816 plus this is 49152. So the total answer come into 12 15 to 100. Means our source port number is 52,100. So this one is in the third category port. This is the third category port number. Third category port number means this is a private port number. Not registered, not controlled by the ICANN. Next value is given here as 000D. We can convert this one in easily way. D is equal to 13. So 13 into 16 की power 0, this is equal to 13. So this is a well-defined port number. Destination port number, this is a well-defined port number. Next is, what is the total length of the user datagram? Total length we can easily find if we know the third value of the third octet, third field 001C. We know this is equal to 12 and this is equal to 1. So we can write this one 16 into 0 into 12 plus 1 into 16 power 1. This is 12 plus 16 equal to 28. So size of total length equal to 28 bytes. Now what is the length of the data? We know total length is equal to header plus data. Then we can easily find the data if we subtract total length minus header. And we know total length is calculated above as 28 bytes, and the header is fixed of 8 bytes, means the size is equal to 20 bytes. Then total length is equal to 20 bytes. This way they can ask you question from UDP header in different formats. They can ask you find out the checksum also. Checksum is also given here 001C. Checksum value also they can ask you. So this type of questions are mainly possible on the UDP header part. Okay. Next here is given as different protocols using the UDP services. SNMP protocol, simple network management protocol with port number 161. DNS domain name system is a port number 53. This is using the services of UDP protocol. TFTP, trivial file system protocol, is also using the services of UDP protocol. Network file system, RIP protocol, this is a routing protocol at the network layer. We already discussed in the network layer. Routing protocol using the services of UDP. And this is a ping, ICMP protocol, internet control management protocol. This is also a network layer protocol using the services of UDP. So sometimes they can ask you question which particular protocol is using the UDP services or the UDP protocol of the transport layer. Okay. Next is what are the applications of TCP. Applications of TCP means we are saying when we use the UDP protocol and when we are using the TCP protocol. TCP protocol was a connection oriented protocol mainly. That time means when we have a large amount of data is need to be sent and we also need to confirm out the reliability. That time we are using the TCP protocol. So UDP protocol is a connectionless protocol. So mainly when we want to send a large stream of data, but we don't care about the reliability. We want the fastness. That time we are using the UDP protocol. Bulk data transfer and fastness, not caring about the reliability. Then we can use the UDP protocol. UDP protocol means reliability is not take care about, then we can use this one in the interactive real-time transfer. Interactive application, audio, video, online gaming type of system, we can easily use this one, UDP protocol. So this is all about the UDP protocol, and we see how UDP protocol is different from the TCP protocol. So thank you.